guys, thanks for joining me. If you're new to my channel, thank you so much for clicking on this video. And if you're returning to my channel, thank you for all of your love and support, and let's get right into the video. Today, I'm gonna be trying out 2 new products from Wet n Wild. I got both of these at Target. They were new to me. I haven't seen either of these before at my store, so I'm really excited to try these out. I'm gonna be using them both together and give like an all-day wear test review. This right here is the Wet n Wild Barefocus Tinted Hydrator. I have never seen this at my store. It did say that it was a new product. It sounds like it's a sheer to medium coverage, so maybe you can build it up for a little more coverage. But I picked this up because I just think that this is gonna be something that'll come in handy, like when I'm running late to work and I don't have time for a full face of makeup. I could just kind of put this on really fast just to get some, just to even out my skin a little bit. So I'm gonna try this out along with this new concealer. This is the Megalast Incognito. And then this concealer does say it's all day full coverage. So I'm gonna use the 2 of them together and see how they work together, see how they last all day long, how it wears. And I did get this concealer in the medium neutral, and I got the Tinted Hydrator in medium tan. So let's see if I got the right colors. I hope so. I hope these shades match, but we're gonna give it a try either way. So let me actually prime my skin because I haven't done that just yet. I have a primer. Give me 1 second, let me find a primer. I'm gonna be using this Sheer Envy Perfecting Primer by Hard Candy. I did pick this up at the Dollar Tree. They had this full-size product there. So I'm gonna give it a try. I haven't used it yet. Oh, it does come sealed, so let me open this up. And I'm just gonna apply a little bit all over my face. You could apply this, I'm sure, with like a brush or a sponge, but I noticed with products like this where they're a little more sheer coverage, I like to just use my hand that open. I'm just gonna, ooh, it's a little bit thinner of a consistency than I was expecting. Thought it was gonna be a little bit thicker because it kind of, a lot of it came out at once. So I'm just gonna start with this much and see how it works. And I do have a mirror like right here, so if I'm looking this way, that's why. And I'm gonna go in with a little bit more. This definitely is a very sheer coverage. And it is hydrating. I am noticing that it's very hydrating. It's very natural looking on the skin. So this is what it looks like. I think it looks pretty decent. It gave me some decent coverage for just being like a tinted moisturizer. I think it looks pretty nice just the way it is. I think if it was like a day where I'm running late to work and I don't have a lot of time to do a full face of makeup, this would definitely be a really great option to just put this on my skin and go to work as is, because it gives a really decent coverage without looking too cakey, so that way I don't have to like apply other products with it. This looks fine just the way it is. I am going out today. I'm going to be out and about running errands. So I do want a little bit more coverage. I did my makeup, I did my eye makeup. So I do kind of want a little bit more fuller of a coverage. So I think I'm going to go in with like a foundation brush and I'm going to apply a little bit more just to see how much like I can build this up. I'm just going to put a little bit on the back of my hand here. And just see, kind of build it up on the areas where I have more like scarring. So this is what it looks like with the foundation brush, doing like a second layer, and I definitely think this is very buildable. I feel like it layered on top of itself nicely. It doesn't look like too cakey. It looks really nice. I think it's a really nice coverage that I have here. It's definitely not like a full coverage foundation, obviously, but for being a tinted moisturizer, I think this layered up really, really nice. So I think once I use the concealer It's gonna get me to the coverage that I need for the day. So I'm gonna go in with this next. And this is what the applicator looks like. It looks like it's pretty large. It's gonna fit really well underneath the eye. So let's see how this applies. Very, very full coverage, I can tell already. I don't know if this is gonna be a good shade for me, but you know, we'll make it work. It blends out really fast. It's not like too thick of a formula, because some formulas that are a little bit thicker and more full coverage, I noticed they don't blend out as easy, but that blended out pretty quickly. This is what it looks like, just blended out. I think it looks really, really nice. I really like the amount of coverage I have, especially using the two of these products together. I think they work nicely together. Now, I don't know if I was running late. I don't know if I would use this on a day where I just wanted a quick makeup look. This, I think, would be perfectly fine on its own. But if you want more fuller coverage from this, I definitely recommend pairing it with a more full coverage concealer, because the two of these worked really well together. My skin looks really nice. I like it. I mean, it doesn't look like too heavy. It looks very natural, almost like my skin, but better kind of thing, which is always the goal. So yeah, I'm gonna set this with a little bit of pressed powder, and then I'm gonna finish the rest of my makeup, and then I will show you guys my finished look, and then I'll check in with you throughout the day. This is the finished look. I really love the way all of the other products layered on top of this makeup. I think it looks really good. So I'm just gonna go about my day. I'm gonna go with my husband. We're gonna go out to eat, and we're gonna go maybe stop at do a little shopping. So I'm gonna get dressed, go out, and then I will check in with you guys in a few hours. Hey guys, just checking in. I think my makeup is holding up pretty well. It is looking a little dewy, but I did add a lot of highlight. But so far, so good. I really do like this coverage that I'm getting. It feels very light, doesn't feel like I'm wearing a ton of makeup. Under my eyes, the coverage isn't super good right now. It looks a little like it's breaking up a little bit, but I could have set it a lot better with some setting powder. I just kind of used like a pressed powder all over my face. But it doesn't look bad. I actually really like the way my makeup looks today. So right now we're waiting to go eat. We're waiting for our little buzzer to go off so we can be Oh, we gotta go. Guys, so this is my final check-in. Our little buzzer started to go off as I was recording, and we had to go get our table at the restaurant. Dinner was really good. I had this really awesome margarita, and it had like sangria floating in it. It was really, really delicious. We had a really good time, and I wanted to just check in and let you see how my makeup is looking. I would say it looks pretty decent. I mean, there's definitely some areas, I mean, you could tell I've been wearing it all day, but otherwise, I think my makeup looks pretty good. I thought it was a really good makeup day. I really like the amount of coverage I get with this product, but it also doesn't feel like you're wearing a full coverage foundation, but it was very comfortable. It held up well throughout the day. Both the foundation and the concealer worked pretty good. I think I would just set the concealer a little bit better with some setting powder next time. But yeah, all in all, I'm really happy with this makeup. Thank you guys so much for watching, especially if you made it all the way to the end of this video. Please be sure to like and subscribe if you haven't already, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye.